Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a few things going on around here, a few changes that I've made, and just got through looking at the well to see what they had gotten done in the well. They've got, they're starting to put the roof on. They've got everything pretty much done on the inside. They got to put a roof on. They've got to put a door on, and it's really getting close. They are telling me that that well is 65 foot deep. That seems a bit shallow to me, but they're telling me that there's plenty of water there. And as a matter of fact, as they were working on the well, some of the old timers stopped by and talked about the well and told about the well there and the one across the street at my parents' place and what they used to use the wells for. Apparently, I knew there used to be a store on the property over by where the well is, and I knew that the house that was here burned down at one time, and so they rebuilt. But what I didn't know is that there used to be a veterinary clinic on this property as well. So it's really cool to kind of get a background on the property. I don't know too much about it, but one day I want to get a metal detector and go look around and see what's here, because every time it rains, stuff comes up from the ground that people have buried and things that have been left there for a long time. And so I'd like to get a metal detector and see, just look and see what all's here. Of course, then I'd have to dig holes and fill in the holes, but I don't know. So it probably won't happen, but it's an interesting thought. So in the last video, I showed you the problem I'm having with this buck right here and what he has done to the shade cloth. Well, a subscriber sent me another shade cloth. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I think this is a 10 by 10. Of course, it's just in plastic wrapping, but I think the email that she sent said it was a 10 by 10. I am going to open it up and kind of see what that looks like over here, because I still don't have my tape measures, either one of them. I didn't go looking for them, but I never did find them from the last time that I was going to use them and couldn't find them. Update on Batman. Just real quick, since he's right here, he is doing fine. He actually seems to be doing better. He doesn't have his legs. He doesn't have his feathers on his chest, or I don't know if you can tell on his legs how he's lost feathers on his legs. But some of you guys have left a whole bunch of comments as to what it could be, and I appreciate those comments. But some of you said something about mites, external parasites. Well, this little hen right here, I've noticed, has lost some hair. The difference in her and Batman is Batman's happened overnight. If you look at the video before last, I showed Batman and he was crowing, and then the laughing rooster would crow and they would crow back and forth. He had all of his feathers then. The very next day I came out and he didn't have any feathers. So, or any feathers on his chest. And then the day after that it was like missing feathers on his legs. But these two hens right here, I think look okay. Let me get a better look at them. I don't see any feather loss on those, but I'm starting to on the black one. But this rooster over here, there's kind of the outcast. I don't see any feather loss. You guys see now that I have two goats out. So instead of just Pebbles getting out, Pebbles and the black one's getting out, and they're getting out several times a day. I don't know where they're getting out. I've been watching. I was thinking it was like right here. Hi, Tucker. Hi, buddy. I was thinking it was right here, because they absolutely could do that, but it looks like it would be easier to get back in than it would be to get out there. And they seem to get out and then not know how to get back in. They sit here and wait for me to let them back in. So I don't know if that's the spot. I have gone all the way around looking for where they could have gotten out, but I can't find anything. And so see, they're just standing here waiting on me to put them back up, which I'll do in a minute because it's time to feed them. I just want to kind of get it out and get an idea of what that 10 foot looks like. I mean, I kind of know what 10 foot is, but to see it, lay it out here where I can just look at it will give me a better idea, since I don't know where my tape measures are. Okay. I got it laid out here, this corner with this corner of the shop, and then out to here. So the other day, Sean and Curtis came over to help me again, and I had Curtis put another T-post out because I thought I was going to get another one of these and put it there to give them more shade and replace the one that they tore. But then I was sent this shade cloth, so this is what I'm going to use. The thing is, I'm going to have to wait for Shauna Curtis to come back, or really Curtis to come back over and move these T-posts around and put them where I need them to go, because my arm is still messed up. My elbow still hurts. I've had people tell me all kinds of things of what they think it might be. I don't remember injuring it. I woke up one morning and it was hurt. It feels a lot better than it did. It feels a lot better, because used to I couldn't even pick up like a something to drink with this hand. So and it's better. So the grip was, I didn't have any grip, and there was a lot of pain. It was constantly hurting. But when I picked up something, there was a lot of pain, or when I tried to actually move my arm to do something, there was quite a bit of pain. Now, just this right here doesn't hurt. It nothing, you know, as long as I don't try to do something that causes me to have to put some power behind it, like driving a T-post. I'm pretty much fine. I can't like carry buckets of water like I could before or anything like that yet, but it is getting better. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you know what to, so let's say it is tendonitis. Do I use it or do I let it rest? Like I've been told to take something like ibuprofen. I don't want to take ibuprofen for pain alone, but if the ibuprofen, if it's tendonitis and the ibuprofen is an anti-inflammatory and it helps bring the inflammation down, which will eventually help with the healing, then I will be more than happy to take ibuprofen. But just to take it to get rid of the pain alone, I don't want to do that. But I don't want to cause things to get worse by using it, or cause things to get worse by not using it. Give me your thoughts on it down below. If it doesn't get better, like, I don't know. The thing, I haven't gone to the doctor because it is getting better. And I keep thinking, well, there's no need to go to the doctor. It is getting better. It has been, probably, it's been a couple of weeks now, and it's still hurting, but it's getting better. So I don't know. I might end up having to go to the doctor. In the meantime, if it's tendonitis, work it or leave it alone, ibuprofen or no, what's going to help heal it? What do I not need to do to make it worse? So anyway, I need to wait on Curtis, because he's the older one. He can do the T-post driving. To the 10 foot is longer. Those T-posts need to be moved back that way, because 10 foot, I think that is 6 foot going that way. So we're gonna have to move the T-post back and bring some T-posts out here and extend them out this way as well to get that to fit on there, which is going to be awesome when we do that. I did, when the boys were out here, Curtis and I did finish putting up the fencing on the outside over here. So we do have some fencing. Let me just go around here. We do have some fencing on the inside right here to keep the ducks from going through right here, I think. And then Sean came out here and cut the ends of the zip ties off, except these right here. He forgot to get these. But anyway, he got them all down that way so that they're not sticking out for the goats to grab a hold of and start chewing on. So since we put that fencing up, I think that was yesterday or the day before. So this morning I came out and one of the duck hens were inside here, and then the other two ducks were on this side. I have got to get it to where none of the ducks are going in there, so that when Caleb goes out over here, he's not killing ducks. I also got to figure out a way to get these other birds from perching right here, because again, the plan is for Caleb to come out here and Caleb will kill the birds if they're perched up here. Plus I don't want them pooping on the water. I need to, or the shade cloth, because I'm going to need to pull the shade cloth up this way and higher a little bit to keep that goat out of there, apparently. So there's still some more work to get done on this. It is taking forever, but it will get done, because I do need Caleb out there. They are going to start putting a new fence up for the backyard. They are about 4 weeks behind, they tell me. And so when they do that, Maggie, Chester, Dandy, and sometimes the little dog, what's that dog's name? Titus, the new dog, will be out there, and Caleb will be over here because he doesn't get along with Chester and he doesn't get along with Tucker. So Tucker's over here with the girl goats, Caleb will be over here with the boy goats, and the other dogs will be in the backyard. They will have a bigger yard. It's going to be have more of it fenced in, so that will be better for them. It'd be better for me because if there's a bigger yard, they're not like right there digging in the front. They'll have more room to run, and it'll just be easier for everyone. I need to feed the goats because the other thing that I started this video to tell you is already here to be fed. So Jake and the steers are back. I got 4 goats out here. So this one is a steer. Let's see. This is a steer. This is the bull right here. Where's the other steer? There he is. So the steers are back. And so that gives us, I keep saying us and we. It's just me here, right? But it gives me and Amy, well, what I was going to say is it gives me 11 cows out here. 11, well, a bull, 3 steers, and then the rest are cows. The plan is to have the steers processed this fall. I haven't set up an appointment yet. I probably need to get call next week and see if I can't do that. I don't know how far out they are. When I first did it last year, it didn't take that long to get them in, so I wasn't really thinking too much about it. But things have changed, and they could have more customers. More people may be doing this. I need to call and see how far out they are. If they're too far out, we may have to use someone else. But they do look kind of small. They are Dexters, and they'll only be about about 18 months old. I know that's kind of young and small, but to be honest with you, I don't want to go into elections with needing to have a steer processed because I don't know how things will turn out when the election takes place. No matter who wins, no matter which way it goes, I don't feel like we're in a safe place right now. And so needing to get that done, I don't want to go into that time of the year, that time of the season, of our season, with that needing to get done. I'm not saying that I'm getting them processed because I think the world's going to come to an end at that point and I'm going to need meat. I just know that I want them taken care of. I want them processed. I don't want to go through the winter with them in a world of total chaos. I don't want to be worried about winter weather and all of these cattle. I need to get them processed. This one is the mother of that one, and this polled one is obviously from that polled cow right here. And so they're, like I said, they're Dexters. Dexters are smaller anyway, but who are you? Where is your mama? Where is she? I don't know how cows are. I don't know how their memories are, how their bonding is, how strong it is. But I will tell you that when we brought the steers back, the mothers don't mother them. They don't seem to be. I can't tell if they know if they recognize each other or not. But they don't seem to be bonded at all. As a matter of fact, they fought some. So when we take them to the processor, it shouldn't be a hard thing on them. Jake is out here to breed again for spring babies. This is the time that we usually bring them out in, well, this is July. I was going to say July. The beginning of July is when we brought him out before for spring babies. So he's out here now. These heifers are not going to be processed. We're either going to keep or sell heifers, but just the steers. And it's unfortunate that I lost that steer earlier this year. That steer, it was a bull calf at the time. That I lost that bull calf at the beginning of this year because that would have been a calf to process next year. Assuming we're still here. Assuming things haven't fallen apart. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and feed the does and put those two back up that have gotten out. The babies always get out, but they come back because the mother's there. They can get in and out anytime they want. These adults seem to be able to get out, but not back in when they need to. So I'm going to feed them and put them back in there, but I promise you I will be back later this evening before it gets dark to put them back up again. So it's just the way it's been lately until I can figure out where they're getting out. I don't think they're jumping the fence. Every one of them can climb the fence or jump the fence, but I don't think that's what they're doing. Hey. Y'all ready? Coming? Are you coming? You're just gonna sit there and make me go around you. We're gonna go eat. Come on. Let's go. Hi, Tucker. Hey, buddy. Let's go. Tucker, let me do this. There you go, Pebbles. Some of you might have noticed that I have a little goat missing, and that would be Rain's other goat. Remember, I sowed her little buckling a couple of weeks ago. Well, it's been a week ago actually. I put her doling up front with Sky. She's in the cage up front because I'm trying to wean her. I'm also trying to get her bonded with Sky so that when I put Sky out here with the rest of them, that she has someone that she's bonded with and will come back to. Because right now she's just bonded sort of with me, and like I've shown you, all these little ones can come through the fence back and forth as they please, and that's why I haven't put her out here, because there's nothing here to cause her to come back like the other babies have their mamas. So I'm gonna put them together, and hopefully they'll bond together, and that will help her to stay here and have a reason to stay here. It will also wean her off of Rain, because remember, I'm gonna try to sell Rain and her adult doe right there next to her. And also it gives me an opportunity to spend some time with that doeling and get her used to me, where she'll let me pet her and let me handle her, because you know, you're supposed to be trimming the hooves and stuff like that. So the plan is to sell these two. I started advertising them yet. Look how much milk she has, because I took that baby away probably 2 days ago. And then these guys are really pretty, but you know what? This one right here, I think, I haven't decided. I sure say I've decided, but I haven't. I think I'm gonna sell her though. She is the black one's other baby. I'm keeping this one, but I think I might sell this one. I'm not for sure yet. And the reason is she is really pretty, but her coloring is very similar to Pebbles. And so it really doesn't add any more color to my herd, or any more different variety to my herd, because she has even the dark spots like this one does. She doesn't have as many. So I'm thinking about selling her. This goat right here is beautiful. The only thing missing from this goat is blue eyes. She's got brown eyes, but she's really pretty, and she's getting braver. She's getting to be friendly. Isn't that right, Tucker? Isn't that right, buddy? Ooh, you slobber. You slobber. Yeah, you're a good boy. You need a lot of attention, but you're a good boy. Yeah. I will say Batman is acting different. He is crowing, and he's just acting more energetic now than he was the other day. He's back to his normal self as far as how he acts. Looks ridiculous though, doesn't he? I am going to go ahead and feed these cows, but I'm going to stop the camera to do that. I'm going to stop the camera and put the feed out, and then start it back again and show you the cows and talk about them for a minute. It's kind of dangerous to feed them and hold a camera. I need to really pay attention, because there's a lot of them, and they surround you when you bring food out, and they fight with each other. And actually that's the biggest concern I have, is them fighting with each other, and one of them pushing another one into me. So I'm going to turn the camera off and get the food out there, and then I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, let's see how they act. They just, God, I can't remember. I think it was yesterday they got here. And they fought the first time I fed them. They pushed on each other a little bit. So let's see how they act today. Like, I don't have anybody even here eating this pile. Look at this cow. She's almost as big as Jake. She's as tall as Jake, but I mean, she's big. We just haven't had a bull calf from her yet. She's had two heifers. So that's a steer. That's my steer and Amy's cow. That's not her calf. So they seem to be getting along. Oh, I said that, and then now they're not getting along. Those two over there. That's a cow and a steer over there too. That's my cow and this cow's calf. So this is the mother of that one that was wrestling her, and this is her son, which is kind of how it went yesterday too, for the most part. He's the biggest one of the steers. Jake, look at this. Come here, cow. Look at all that. I called you Jake. You're not Jake. She is so big. I thought she was Jake. So this brown calf is letting me pet her a little bit. Let's see if she'll let me do it. Let's see if Mama will let me do it. You getting your horns in? Look at that. She's getting horns in. And she's letting me pet her. Surprised the Mama's letting me pet her. Like I said, the biggest concern here is two of them getting into it, pushing each other into me. Not necessarily them coming after me. Just something to be aware of, something to watch. That puts 11 of them out here. I don't know if I mentioned that before. 11 total. Look at these 2, 3. I can't tell who's wrestling. That is a steer and a cow. Now, I do keep an eye on Jake for sure, because I think that big cow is going into heat. He's acting really interested in her. I have not seen her be too interested in him. There are times that I think, well, maybe she is, but I haven't really seen too much interest from her. But Jake is a bull, and I'm going to kind of keep my distance from him, especially right now before the cows are bred. Just dumped out the swimming pool and the goats' water, because I'm going to fill their waters back up because they're nasty. We did bring the other tub back over here so now I have 2 of them for the cows. I need to fill those up, and then I already watered the girl goats, so I need to water these meat chickens that are still over here. And I got to feed the bottle baby and the 3 little goats up front. So I am filling up. I watered the goats. I filled up the pool, and I'm filling up the cow's water right now. And I came over here to dump out the chicken waters, and unfortunately, one of these hens has passed away. I don't know what happened to her. She was fine this morning. They were all doing fine this morning. I don't know if that is one of the ones that was having problems walking. Actually, there was one that was really, there were two having problems, but one of them, remember, I would take food and water to her every day. Well, she got to where she could walk. I don't know if that's her or not, because they haven't moved. I'm like, I don't know. There's one up there in the hoop coop that's sitting on eggs. I don't know that she's actually sitting on eggs. I think she's probably over there laying an egg. But yeah, she's fine. But this one didn't make it. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good baby. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dump those waters out, fill them up, and take care of that bird. So I'm constantly getting new subscribers every day, and some of you might not know that those birds are meat birds, and they were given to me when they were about a year old, and I've had them. I think we're going into August, so I've had them about a year. So they've actually lived longer than I thought they were. So although losing her is sad, it's something that I don't want to see, and it's certainly something that I don't want to deal with, because I got to do something with her. But they are living a lot longer than I thought they would. So it's unfortunate, but the type of breed that they are, usually doesn't have to be anything wrong other than they're big and their heart just gives out. Sky, come here. Sky. What a goofy. Hey, buddy. You keep yourself busy right there. I thought you were just gonna stay busy. Okay, hang on. Come here, Sky. Sky. Come here. Sky. I set it down. So I got the babies taken care of up front, and I went ahead and took care of these meat birds over here. Got rid of that one that died. And so real quickly, I'm going to put a couple of links up here at I think it'll be on the left hand side of your screen. This is my right hand, but I think it'll be on the left hand side of your screen. Choose one of those videos, please click on it and go watch that video, and it really helps a lot. That is it for the updates that I have right now. I hope to be able to start doing more, be a little bit more active. I'm waiting on this arm to heal. If you have any tips on the arm, stick it down in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video.